honestly, I think it, like in any baseball season, it's like hard to hide your true personality just because you're around people so often. And like, I honestly, like, kind of what you see is what you get. Like the way he is in media and around people, he's very similar to that in the clubhouse. He's always like a good attitude. I've never really seen him get down on himself. He doesn't have a lot to get down on, but like there's been times where he struggled and he's just been the same guy. He comes in, he's happy. I feel like he's pretty good at like separating it all. It's probably a lot, but he seems very just, I don't know, like happy-go-lucky. I've said it before too, he just always seems like he's at summer camp, and he's just always been consistent around like the team. And I think too, I guess the only thing I noticed, like when he first started to pitch and hit at the same time, the only time I could notice a little change was just in preparation of like, I think when he started pitching mentally, he was a little bit more like consumed, I'd say, like more mechanical stuff maybe as he was getting going. Like you'd see him in the weight room, like working on mechanics a little bit, but he'd do his hitting and then do some mechanical stuff and then go. But he was always just the same dude, always a good vibe, always happy. So yeah, consistent. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak on that whole work. Just the hitting, the pitching, and the rehabbing, I think is what a lot of people maybe don't talk about. Like having to do all that and then rehab. You'd see him in there and they would pencil in some time and he'd work with Thomas. He had some other people in there. He'd get his work done in the beginning. I think he's just good at like spacing his time out correctly. Like I think a lot of guys fall into the pattern of struggling and like sitting in the cage for 2 hours and trying to fix it. I don't think he has time or like availability to do that. I think for him I don't know what his like cage work is like just being a pitcher, but I think it's just you find your time, you do it, you have this time for hitting, you have this time for rehab, you have this time for pitching, and then you have to move on and maybe not get too emotionally attached to like each thing. And he's pretty well known for not taking BP. I think he's just kind of, the unique thing about him is he's found his routine, and I don't think he tries to obsess too much on one thing, and he's just kind of good at rolling with whatever he's got to do. And this is from just a pitcher from the outside. I don't know his day-to-day stuff, but from what I can see, it's a consistent routine. He's got some help with the trainers, but I just think he's good at moving on. Like if something doesn't feel right, he's like, whatever, I'm Shohei, it's fine.
Yeah.